let's take off the granary with Simon, the founder of Hot Numbers. Can you tell us a bit more about the history of Hot Numbers, how it all started?
I had a whole history of, travelling through Australia, and that's where I really got into my coffee. So I was studying music out there, and I really got into my coffee out there to support my studies. So I worked in these little independent coffee shops, and my boss at the time told me, you have to somehow put together your coffee and your music and your engineering all into one place. So I really listened to that and came back to Cambridge. So Hot Numbers for the chart toppers that we're going to play in the cafe, and also for the coffee beans.
So having that combination of coffee and music all in one place.
Yes,
back in Cambridge.
That's it. It's always been about the coffee and the music.
And what brings us here? How did you find this space to do the roasting?
Well, Hot Numbers progressed into the roasting of coffee because my background is as a mechanical engineer, so I always like the sort of technicalities behind the machinery and the coffee. So it was a natural progression after sort of getting into the whole machinery and the brewing of coffee to actually want to know more about the roasting of the coffee and where it came from. We've got our brand new 15 kilo Decent machine, which is a fantastic machine, which I'm going to show you in more detail. So, yeah.
Great.
So yeah, green coffee in, roasting, drum, coffee out and cooled quickly, and then we put a bucket under here and let the coffee out. So.
And how long does that process take in total?
Well, it takes 12 minutes per, sort of 10 to 12 minutes per batch, depending on the type of coffee. If we have a filter coffee, it's a bit lighter. Espresso, we roast a little bit darker. We have Justin, our roast master as well, who roasts a lot of our coffee here, and he can talk you a bit more about the process and how we link it in with the computer, how we do that. The science side of stuff.
This program allows us to track and monitor the temperature and the time very accurately. So we can track and follow a temperature and the time in reference to a previous roast that's worked well.
Does that therefore then allow you to experiment more, to try new things? Yeah.
Yes, it does. It's a constant process of research and development, and again, it's a very subjective thing, but you know, I think that's what makes it interesting.
Great. Should we make some coffee?
Sure. Just need to see the finish on the bean. The colour on the outside of the bean is consistent right the way through it.
Okay.
That's what we're looking for.
So I thought what we'd start off with is a lighter roast coffee, which is one of our Kenyan filter coffees. Trusty old Ditting Swiss grinder here. Yeah, this is our Kenyan coffee. So we've now brewed up our Kenyan coffee.
So what's the most popular coffee sold in Hot Numbers, would you say?
Probably a flat white is
and what exactly is a flat white?
Flat white, I mean there's all sorts of debate on this. So my take on what a flat white should be is it's a fairly sort of strong but balanced milk-based drink.
Right.
Generally, the story goes is that the wrong set of cups were ordered. Generally, they had a cappuccino cup, which was a bit bigger, an 8-ounce cup, which was that one.
Right.
Then they ordered the wrong cup, which was a 6-ounce, but they still made the same drink in it. So the same amount of coffee went into it, which was double shots of coffee. But in order for it not to be so strong, they textured the milk less and put less foam into it. So it's like a microfoam, a bit of air. It's like a mousse. And they just kept it right to the top of the cup.
So kind of a go at making one.
You can indeed. Make sure it's packed nice and level. And running some water off the top here.
Right.
Hot water. And then we want to put underneath here, we can see the coffee flowing through the bottom.
Oh yeah.
It should be like honey off a spoon. Perfect. And that's our espresso. We have some nice crema on there, which is an indication of the freshness of the coffee. And of course, this coffee is very fresh.
Yeah.
So now would you like me to texture the milk? So I'm going to pour into this. And get a little bit of latte out there. There we are.
Oh, that's how it's done.
Well, that's a heart, yeah. So hopefully it's the fusion of the espresso and the textured milk, which should be a different drink now.
That's yum.
Right, Robyn, now it's your turn.
Okay.
So use this hand. Yeah, you go. Got it. That's it. Pack that down, yep, until it's nice and level. Perfect. Go. That's it. Yep. That's it.
So move it.
That's it, keep it there. And then flick through the middle.
Oh.
Kind of.
It's a streusel. A streusel. Yeah, it's pretty good. I think yours was nicer.